All right. Hopefully this would also help with the audio. Put a dead cat on the, like a puffer in the helmet mic. I think I figured out why I get so much wind noise in my videos. So I've been looking at other vloggers and how they sound like, trying to figure this out, and I realized, hey, my commute, I just go way faster than they do, because I don't ride around in the city. Barely do. When I do, when my speed is reasonable, I don't get as much wind noise. Right now, here we go. Visor is down, 40 miles an hour, and yeah, not a lot of wind noise. So I think that's the main issue, but I want to check it out with the filter on it. That cat is kind of strange. I need to find a better way to maybe I'll tape it down inside my helmet so I don't have to feel it, because right now, you know, that's it's very fuzzy. Maybe I can cut it down a little bit. So it's been a while since my last motovlog, mainly because nothing exciting happened. You know, no new parts or no new milestones. Just normal everyday riding around. So my last vlogs were kind of they were it's very windy right now, like side winds. My last couple of vlogs were really long-winded, and I kind of got a lot off my chest, hit a lot of subjects, and kind of exhausted my complaint meter, and overall you know, things that were just on top of my immediate on my mind. So right now there are some exciting mods coming up for the bike, a couple of on order. So mostly for the, well, all for the exterior, since I took care of the forks and the oil, and, you know, mechanically, except for that 6th gear, that's, you know, the bike is mechanically sound. So I wanted to make it look nicer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap, I ordered a fairing kit, relatively cheap one, China, and I'm gonna put a white fairing kit on it, because first of all, I want a white bike. I also like this red, but I already have this red. I'm just gonna go up in the attic, and whenever I feel like changing the color of my bike, I'll have this. If I ever I can get that red fairings, if at some point I want to have them repainted, I can just put them in my car and take them to somewhere that can paint them nicely, just to fix everything. And I'll keep the original fairing in great shape, and ride around, assuming the Chinese fairings are gonna be good enough. I'm gonna ride around with them. If something happens, if the bike falls, or, you know, stone chips, little things like that, they're gonna be on those cheap fairings. I won't have to worry too much about them. and I'll get to ride around. I'll have, you know, a collar swap, which will be cool. And another thing is, like, I was looking at frame sliders. There's one guy on the VFR1200 Facebook group that makes custom frame sliders or a whole protection kit, which looks really nice, but the whole concept of frame sliders is a little protrusive for me. Even the no-cut ones, they just they poke out, even though they're not, you know, it's not a whole roll cage, it's not a stud cage, it still kind of pokes out. It's not my preference. So just in case I do drop it, even on those Chinese fairings, even if I don't, let's say I don't care about them, alright, there's the engine case cover and the clutch cover on each side. Mine are a little scratched up from the old owner already, so I don't like how that looked, and I want to provide some protection, so I ordered a kit of RNG covers for the right and left side. Like it's gonna, first of all, look nice, and it's gonna give me like even if I go on a track day and if I ride to a track day and slide, you know, not a big crash, but slide, I'm not going to lose all my oil on the track. You know, probably going to have to replace a clutch or a brake lever and ride home same day instead of having to pay someone to tow it back home. You know, don't want to be stranded if I do ride down to a track day. Although it's not very, it's not recommended. You know, it's always best to go to a track day with a trailer or a van. But if I do decide to do that, I want to have the option also on the street. You know, if something happens, if I do drop the bike or someone hits me and it just slides on its side, there's a good case, there's a good chance of one of those sides is going to get wore, it's going to get scraped to a point where it dumps all my oil out. And I think it's going to look nicer, you know, than stock scraped up ones, is to have that cover. So now you're seeing what I'm talking about. Like, just my normal commute is way faster speeds than most of what we watch online. So I doubt you know, any of this is usable right now. Wind noise, not just the wind noise of me riding, but the side winds are crazy today.
Alright, thanks for watching this, and stay tuned. I'm gonna update you guys when new parts show up, and if you have any questions or advice, let me know. I'll try to answer. Alright.